páńpẹ́ tó fi ń dẹran wàá gbé sínú oko tó bá máa lọ padà wá á ti gbé ẹran á ti mú nǹkan tó máa jẹ ó lóun ní olùpèsè the author and the finisher of our faith but àwa tó kù ta lé nìyí sí bíi fake god là ń tẹ̀lé káàkiri ọlọ́run pápá ńlági tẹ́ bá wo eléyìí táwọn ibo yẹn kó jáde ẹni tó art Jesus Christ ní fíìmù wọn làwọn ọmọ ibo print ní West Africa ní tàǹkó káàkiri ní church kérúbù àti sẹlẹ Jésù tí ò lẹ́mìí Jésù tó ranjú mọ́lẹ̀ àwọn Jésù tí wọn but of recent the good man Putin now made us to know that Jesus is not a white man. Then Mary is not a white lady. He's from the Arabian, it's an Arab lady. So he said everything, he brought out the picture. And then he was even telling these people that the problem we're facing today is their forefather did not fear God. The British, the European people, they never fear God. But look at the Russian people. They live on the thing they have under their soil. And they call them the Soviet Union. But when they now see that their progress is rapid, then they now decide to put them in trouble, jeopardy. And that was why Putin was asking them today. We never colonized anybody. We never stole from anybody of recent. In Niger, they just drove away France out of the place because they are too fraudulent, they are trickish, and other South African countries. When they want their people in government, look at Mobutu Sese Seko and all of them. All is just lie, fabulous lie all the time. How can you say Nigeria is one? How can you say Nigeria is one country? It's not one country. But their son, the mother of Lord Lugard was an Indian lady. Then the father was a British because they are reckless. And they kept the baby very far from themselves. But later discovered this area. When he saw the group of people living on this planet, this area before, they put their banana by the roadside, yam by the roadside, everything by the roadside. Nobody lives there. Then when they get there, they will look at what the banana what. Then they will drop some coins, cowries. Then they take the banana away. And then when they are eating, they eat according to village and group ahead. Some people will now they will sit down, put their food on the banana leaf, and they are having peace. No television, no radio, nothing, no wine, nothing to intoxicate them. No red wine, no Baileys, no Hennessy, no anything. That was why God is still working in the midst of the black race. But when it now came, how can you say you are selling somebody? Although it's created by God. When you look at 1 Timothy 1, from verse 6 down, he said, law is good if you can follow the law. That he, God, was the one that created those people who killed their father, killed their mother, who do slavery, selling people. Because when you look at the book of Genesis 37, from verse 16 down, he said, even by taking this boy, killing this boy, will give us no any benefit. Selling it will be the best so that we can share the money. And Joseph was sold. Then again, Jesus Christ, in the book of Luke 22, from verse 45, he said, if I should go closer to him, because we have the same resemblance, if you don't hurry up to arrest him, your money, you lose your money. Jesus Christ was sold again. So automatically, who is God? The man who created the whole universe. He gave every opportunity for us, enable environment for everybody to excel in life. But now, when you are a commissioner, 32 cars will follow you on the taxpayers' money. Then when you are a president, automatically you'll be eating like a lion. Every other things under your care. Do you manage it well now? And when you look at rain, he said, if your cloud is not filled up with water, you cannot have rain. So anything you want to do in life, everything is about arithmetic. And when you look at the Garden of Eden, you see God so humble, so plain, so accommodating. For him to be coming down every afternoon. That's in the book of Genesis 3 starting from verse 10. That's how he normally comes every afternoon to play with whom? Adam. Then that fateful afternoon, he said, Adam, where are you now? I'm here. Why are you not coming to where we're supposed to meet? He said, no, I cannot come because I'm naked. And look at the same man again in the book of Genesis 4, 1-5. He released the wife to be pregnant again. Then Adam now said, I now know this man is not in total annoyance with me because he has made me to have a bouncing baby boy from my wife, and they have to Cain and Abel. So it's good God who does all these things. Then look at the way we're living today. In the book of First Proverbs 3 from 14, he said, in the left hand, what we are going to become in life has been stuck here. Then again, in the right hand, the numbers of days we are going to spend under heaven. This man has created everything in a normal way. But we're out of patience. We are too temperamental. We are too in a hurry. We're too in everything. Then he said, train your children in the way of the Lord. But the God now said in the book of Proverbs 1, from verse 20 down, he said, if you violate, because I've spoken to you, send messages to you, if you violate it, when your trouble will come, I will laugh at you and make jest of you. And that's what he said. So Baba God has already created the word and said, the word has no end. Aye, aini, ekun, but learning. And I was staying here. All the stamping was inside the blood. Ọ̀nà mẹ́ta la ń gbà wáyé. Tá a bá mórí wá, a mẹ́sẹ̀ wá. Tá a bá mẹ́sẹ̀ wá, a gbé wa jáde. Ọ̀nà mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta náà ni. Òun náà ló ṣe nǹkan ẹ̀bẹ̀.
Sir, for somebody to have stepped out and claimed to be Talolong,
Yeah.
that name, what is wrong in that name?
There's nothing wrong in that name. Some people in Argentina, in Brazil, they call people Jesus. Wọ́n pè hàn Jesus now. Then tó bá ní ta lọ lọ́hùn, ìbéèrè ló ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ èèyàn every time. Ó dàbí there's a king, very powerful king, very powerful. You know, he go to war, he won war, he do everything. He's a very good, perfect man. But all the people around him are very bad. The people around him are very terrible. They say, how can we kill this king? For power, for everything, he has it. So the only thing to do, let us be telling him the news he didn't want to hear. Kí la lè fi pa ọba yìí, kí la lè fi pa alágbára yìí. Wọ́n ní ká lọ máa sọ ọ̀hún tí ò bá fẹ́ gbọ́ fún. Àbí kò yẹ. But then when he was telling him all these things, he said, well, I will go back to God. Gbogbo story tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí, ó sì lẹ́nìkan tí mo máa fọ̀rọ̀ yín lọ. Ta ló dẹ̀ fọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lọ? Ọlọ́run. Ta lọ lọ́hùn? Èèyàn lè sọ pé ó ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ ní kò sí ìjànú yẹn. Ó dàbí tọ́bí kan tàbí kọ́ ní Sunday ń sìn one day. Ìyẹn ni mọ́tò wà for next year. Tó bá ti kí ẹni ọmọ ọjọ́ yìí ní next year, a ní one day wà ní easy.
Kí ni túmọ̀ one day? Kí ni túmọ̀ easy?
One day ọjọ́ kan ni wọ́n bá ya ẹ̀sùn tó lóyún ẹ̀. Ọjọ́ kan náà ló sọ̀kalẹ̀ sáyé. Then ọjọ́ kan náà ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lárí. Ọjọ́ kan náà ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ̀rọ̀. Ọjọ́ kan náà ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sùn fúnra ẹ̀. Ọjọ́ kan náà ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ pátá fúnra ẹ̀. Then ọjọ́ kan náà ló máa tún kó pátákà ẹ̀ kúrò láyé tó máa tún wọnú ilẹ̀ lọ.
Baba, this man, Talolong,
Yes.
stepping out to tour a Bible and even Quran.
Sir, these are papers. These are papers. You know, tó máa fi gbé lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. Okay, tílé bá wó ń sì tí pépà yìí jẹrà. O lè pé Bible yìí ní encyclopedia. That's tó bá fẹ́ bojú Kristẹni jẹ. O tún lè pé lọ́rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Eléyìí tó wá ń sọ fún ẹ lójoojúmọ́ ńkọ́. Kí la fẹ́ pe àlá tí mo lálàá rí? I had a dream. This is what happened. Look at Martin Luther the King. He translated the English Bible. He translated Bible when he was in jail. He wrote the English Bible. You remember him? Then you remember Samuel Ajayi Crowther.
Yes.
Okay, this has worked. Then, and when you look at this one, now this is a Maxwell Bible. We have King James Bible. Even your own son, your lost son over here, Oya Ilome, sat down as a retired police officer and made his own Bible, add anything, his own translation into it. He can read 24 on the computer, then I mix them together. He said, this is his own version. It's a book, sir.
Oya kilome.
Yes, sir. It's a book. And even Quran is a book. And when you look at Genesis 1, he only gave us law. That's Exodus 20. That's the law he gave to us. Then the Bible, okay, won't be very easy. What's all on it, baby? I'm a lot to about lotism. Say, yeah, commission. Then, anybody, I'm going to show you Kokoro. When you look at Jeremiah 17, then Jeremiah 11 verse 29, only the thought I have for you is for peace and not for evil. So, the bottom line of all this criticism is just we are jobless. Kenny kan wà l'America ń sìn tó ní ta lọ́lọ́run ní California ní Texas kò sẹ́lẹ̀ tó kàn anybody ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ dé ẹ̀ ló fi sọ everybody ló ń tiẹ̀.
So gbogbo à ń gbé lọ sẹ́wọ̀n.
ẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ wasting of time.
ó bà wá lórúkọ jẹ́.
kò sí nǹkan tó wà ní ẹ̀ kò sí nǹkan. ṣé báwọn Muslim ti ya ní Kaduna wọ́n ti ya Bible wọ́n ti fi nù dírí náà. Muslim ní Kaduna ó ya Bible ó fi nù dí. Nígbà tó dẹ̀ fi Bible yẹn nù dí ìdí ẹ̀ jóná ibẹ̀ ló gbà kú. Okay, because ó fẹ́ humiliate ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run pé ṣe bí Bible ṣe ń ṣe but ìdí ẹ̀ jóná. Then agbára tó sọ̀kalẹ̀, that's to say ojú Olúwa ń bẹ níbi gbogbo. Aṣẹ́wó pàápàá ń gbé Bible ìsábẹ́ pílò ọmọ ẹ̀. And when you look at 1 King 3 from verse 16 down, ó ní aṣẹ́wó làwa méjèèjì. Ó ní ṣùgbọ́n ilé ìsùn sórí orí ọmọ ẹ̀ ó kú lóru ó wá pààrọ̀ ẹ̀ sí tèmi. So à ń lọ court lórí kìnìún ṣe bí kíta ló wà ní court. Ẹni tó máa bá ń court ṣẹ̀dá Muslim or but ṣé o mọ̀ pé láti ìgbà tí break news ti wà ní Nàìjíríà tó bá jẹ́ Amẹ́ríkà ẹni tí gbogbo nǹkan yẹn la máa pè ní break news ká ti fi kó àwọn èèyàn kan láyà jẹ kún tó sún sẹ́yìn díẹ̀ ṣèbí kan lánàá ń sìn wọ́n sọ láàárọ̀ yìí wọ́n ní bọ́ǹbù dún ní Kaduna ó pa àwọn èèyàn Muslim kan lọ rẹ́rẹ́rẹ́rẹ́ over then ọjọ́ tó ti ń pa Christian ń bẹ̀ tàná ní kó lọ investigate so àsìkò Ọlọ́run ó ní mi ò bímọ ṣùgbọ́n mo ṣe kí ni ètèmi ni ẹ̀san mi ò gbẹ̀san now mo 1 now mo 2 that's what he said so àgbélọ́kọ̀t it's mere wasting of time ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan ni tún jáde tó ya Bible ó tún ya Quran náà ṣó ti kú kò kú.
But sir àwọn ìwé tá à ń sọ yìí ẹ sọ pé ìwé ni agree they are books.
Yes.
But attached to it either by prefix or whatever wọ́n pè ní Holy Bible Holy ibẹ̀.
Ta ló sọ?
Holy Quran.
No, ta ló sọ holy. Who marked the thesis of the first professor? The professor òyìnbó. Ta ló mark the thesis of the first professor in the world? Àwọn kan ló kóra wọn jọ bí àjọ bí rìdíìmù bí sẹ̀lẹ̀ bí gbogbo ẹ̀. Ṣé bí wọ́n ti sẹ̀lẹ̀ gbàgbọ́ tó wà tó meticulous? Wọ́n ní ọjọ́ agbára àná tí ọjọ́ ọ̀sán dòru tàṣọjọ́ mímọ́ kalẹ̀ èyí ṣẹlẹ̀ lágogo 3 ọ̀sán yẹ́ ẹnìkan náà ló lọ gbà kí ni ìwà ẹ̀kan tó sọ fún alágbàgbọ́ náà.
Tó sọ fún alágbàgbọ́.
Ìyá àgbàgbọ́ náà lẹ́yìn tó dé ìṣòbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí kóbìnrin jọ nínú àwọn wèrè tó tọ́jú ó bá nú wọn sùn. Dẹ́ nínú gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tó bí ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ jáde gbogbo ẹ̀ ń sìn. Dókítà mélòó ló wà nú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀? Ẹnjìníà mélòó ló wà nú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀? Ní ó yẹ kí gbogbo ènìyàn ẹlẹ́ran ara ni wọ́n ti gbé fún pàtí Mósè lọ gba òfin lórí òkè tó dé wọ́n ló ti pẹ́ jù nígbà tó máa yá ìbínú lẹ́yìn tó rí tó ń gbé tablet lé lọ́wọ́ tán wọ́n ló fi ìbínú fọ́ ó mì pé ìbínú ṣe mí ní àyà aṣiwèrè ẹni tó ṣẹ̀gbágbára tán tí wọ́n kọ̀ọ̀kan lójú ẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó ti hùwà èèyàn.
Ó ti hùwà ènìyàn.
Yes, then at the end of the day wọ́n tún fún ní míì. He's a God of second chance. Ó yẹ kán lè fi yẹn lẹ̀ kó sí kan títa ẹ̀ kó sí kan tó máa mú dé láti kóòtù kò ní lọ sẹ́wọ̀n. No.
Ó jẹ́ tí wọ́n ti lé wá jẹ́jọ́ báyìí wọ́n ti fún ní bẹ́ẹ̀lì.
Ẹ ṣàkóso kan tó máa ti bẹ̀ jáde nínú àwọn tó gbé lọ pápá máa nínú wọn máa kú before August.
Nínú àwọn tí wọ́n gbé
nínú àwọn Muslim tó gbé lọ nínú àwọn Christian tó lọ́n defend ẹ̀ náà ṣùgbọ́n àmọ́jọ́ ta máa lọ. Ó dàbí ẹni tó lọ́ máa báyà wọn fa wàhálà níbi tó ti sáré lọ tó fẹ́ lọ mú nǹkan tó fẹ́ fi nà ìyàwó ẹ̀ ó gbẹ́sẹ̀ sórí ìṣó yẹn gun wọlé lọ́múdi lọ́lẹ̀ ṣé ìyàwó ẹ̀ ò defeat ẹ̀ ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti defeat ẹ̀ ìbínú ti defeat ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n ìwọ ló lọ́ọ̀fù ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ then why do you want to beat now ẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́ kọ́ lọ́hùn dájọ́ ó ní tèmi ni ẹ̀san èmi yóò ṣe kí ni èmi yóò gbẹ̀san.
ká má gbèjọ Ọlọ́run.
Nígbà tó bá bèlè pa Ọlọ́run ni ṣé wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹnìkan ló sọ pé tí o bá pa kìrìsìtẹ́nì méjì àbẹ́yọ kan ó ní wọ́n máa kó àwọn díá fún ẹ tó bá déjọba ọ̀run àbí dẹ́ta ló lọ sọ̀run yẹn tó dé sórí gbogbo wọn tá ń ṣe ìkan tó bottom line ẹni pé kò síṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn èèyàn.
Àìníṣẹ́ ni.
Kò sí kan tí ò lè bí àìníṣẹ́ kò sí kan tí ò lè cause. Even tó bá jẹ́ ọkùnrin bàbá tí ò níṣẹ́ ó lè níyàwó bó ṣe dín ata ní kíchìn yẹn bó yẹ kó palẹ̀ kó àárín kíchìn yẹn dé kí ló tó fi dín ata bẹ́ẹ̀ kò pé súùtù wà nínú wardrobe ni níbo ló ń wọ súùtù yẹn lọ ní súùtù àti ráìsì tó fẹ́ sè fún èwo ló dájú torí ìbínú náà ni. Tó bá wó láàrin Jacob àti Esau bàbá kan ló bí wọn ẹ̀kan náà gba ọ̀dà ìwọ ló fi nǹkan kó ẹrú bọ ìwọ ló fi eléyìí náà rúbọ ìkan ṣe tiẹ̀ dáadáa ìkan ṣe tiẹ̀ dáadáa eléyìí tí ò ṣe tiẹ̀ dáadáa olùwẹ̀ eléyìí tó ṣe tiẹ̀ dáadáa pa then ọ̀dẹ̀ tó wọ àwọn ọmọ méjèèjì again nínú Genesis again 27 the two sons Jacob and Esau and then when you look at Genesis 30 you see what happened from verse 26 so gbogbo wọn yẹn sà àìríṣe adimi you are a pilot that one is a geologist then the other one is a metaphysics and then the other one is a construction and civil engineering the estate you are to nkolo will you have time to come and go to court to danjọ́ lọ́hùn ẹnìkan ya Bible ẹnìkan ya Quran ẹnìkan fọ́rí mọ́lẹ̀ ṣebí kí náà fi ṣe pépà yìí igi náà ni igi ni ṣe báwọn Nàìjíríà kan lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí about 20-40 years ago wọ́n ní wọ́n máa ń print dọ́là wọ́n náà máa ń fọ dọ́là bí níbi tá a yọ̀ dẹ̀dẹ̀ wọ́n máa ń print ẹ̀ bí stamp ni gbogbo Nigeria we are educated illiterate o.
Nigerians.
In Nigerians here tó bá gbé Nigeria sórí interview ní Saturday and Sunday wọ́n á sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé kátó tún làwọn máa ṣọ̀nà Àbújá dẹ́kọ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀ jìbìtì ẹni tó grand interview yìí gbé fún ṣèborí Táíṣó láàrin nígbà tó ń gbé People's Bank fún ṣé ó deliver kò deliver but he's very good in the classroom to debate so my brother gbogbo kan tó ń ṣe yẹn kò sọ kò ètò fún ní gbogbo.
Bó ṣe wá rí báyìí sá according to the question here ẹ̀sìn wo gan lẹ̀sìn Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ̀sìn Ọlọ́run ni ìfẹ́. When you love your neighbor as yourself you cannot fight anybody but àwọn èèyàn ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ìfẹ́ ni ò sí ó ní ìfẹ́ ni àkójá òfin. When you look at 1 Corinthians 13 verse 13 only he created these three things: faith, hope, and what? And love. But the greatest among these three is what? Is love. That's what he said. Tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ò ní máa wá fọ́ọ̀tì mi. Tó bá nífẹ̀ẹ́ ò ní bá mi jà for 24 hours because automatically ò rí ibi tó tún fẹ́ lọ náà dàbí pé kí plane já káwa mẹ́jọ survive káwa nínú cave kan ṣé mo pé àní lè jà. We are looking for a way out. Ìfẹ́ ni ò sí o. Tífẹ́ bá wà kò sí anybody tó máa jalè. Tífẹ́ bá wà kò sí ẹni tó máa gbọ́ sókè lùyàwó ẹ̀. Tífẹ́ òtítọ́ bá wà tó bá lo ìfẹ́ dáadáa ó ní fún wa nífẹ̀ẹ́ látò òkè wá. Oníṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Oníṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló sọ.
Nígbà gbogbo àwọn tó wọnú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ lẹ́ni ìfẹ́ náà bá wọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Wọ́n tẹ̀lé mi lọ sí ìkómọ wọ́n tẹ̀lé mi lọ síbi ìyàwó nínú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀. Jẹ́ ká máa lọ jàre ìkómọ ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ máa ń dùn gan-an a máa rí bá a máa rí ráìsì jẹ a máa rí fruit jẹ ìfẹ́ ló wà ń di ọ. So kí ló sọnù láàrin wa ìsìfẹ́ tó bá gbé ìfẹ́ wà àwọn tó wà lábẹ́ Adébóyè ò ní pọ̀ wọn ò ní pẹ́ tó time tó ń pẹ́ tó yẹn àwọn tó ń gbé mọ́tò ní December tó ń lọ sí Mẹ́kọ́ kí ni wọ́n wá lọ síbẹ̀ tí ọ̀bọ̀ ni wọ́n.
owó tó rẹ́díò owó ti àti pẹ̀lú owó tó ti fẹ́rẹ̀ fẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣáà máa ń sùn yẹ ká jà á lọ owó tó ẹ̀fẹ̀ lọ́gbẹ̀ẹ́sì.